Well, welcome to Hades 2. I did not play the original Hades on my channel, but I don't think that's strictly necessary. If you're familiar with the series, then come along for the ride. If you are not, you can just kind of go along with the idea that the first one made us love the characters that we are trying to save. um, so for a quick synopsis of my experience with Hades 2 so far, I haven't seen a lot of the endgame content that was from in early access to begin with. I have done a decent number of runs, and I have done a not like complete set of relationships with most of the main characters that we find in the hub. Um, the Crossroads is the hub of this game. Uh, really, I haven't. I guess I have seen a little bit of what was posted on Shorts, but I'm going in mostly blind to all the end game stuff, and it's been a while, so I'm probably gonna still be surprised by dialogue anyway. I wouldn't be surprised if there's been some dialogue changes to go into the final version, anyways, as well. So I'm quite excited. Um, I'm not super familiar with Supergiant's games other than Hades, but I do know. I do actually have some pieces of music from their former games because Darren Korb's music has been suggested to me on Spotify for years, years and years. Just because I have so many game soundtracks. So I got like stuff from Transistor, um, and I think was it Bastion or Pyro? I think both of those game soundtracks have been suggested to me throughout time, and it's just honestly fascinating. Um, and around the time that I was starting to see Hades advertise or like pop up a lot in YouTube and see it go viral, I think that was around the time of its. It was in early access at that point. Um, I also saw a couple of Hades songs start to pop up on Spotify, so that was like, all right, you know what? I'll give it a chance, and I absolutely loved watching people play it, and I loved its story. So I'm really looking forward to actually playing this. I know I'm not completely abysmal at it because of the fact that I've gotten to practice throughout early access. So, um, I'm happy to say that this should at least be not a horrible experience for me going in with a new save now. Oh boy, it's so strange seeing this not have anything say like early access anymore. Alrighty, these are the three saves that I've had. Um, this was the original start save. This was from, I think, the Olympic update. This was my first God mode save, and I just carried it on forward. I actually kind of didn't bother anymore with this one. After I after I got through 11 nights, I think it was the second update where I just was like, eh. Really, this was just my attempt to prove, like, hey, can I actually play the game decently? And yeah, I actually got pretty far. So, it is a year later, you know, but like I was practicing a little bit before the update. So, literally the night before, actually, as you can see. I was like, wait, is that a midnight release? Oh, I didn't check fucking social media to see that it's supposed to be a noon release. That was my fault. Alright, new save.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose reign as grim lord of the dead came to a sudden end when all at once his past caught up with him. But gods do not go quietly, and history repeats. So this tale was only a matter of time.
Ha ha ha.
Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos.
Vengeance for my family.
Oh, it is so weird. Not starting with a boon.
Lost souls. I'll make the Titan pay. Hold still.
Aha.
There. Just a spell. It's just another spell. 10 words. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Ooh. Knowing Hades 1 lore, I know a lot of people were kind of sad that Apollo was not able to help Zagreus at all. So, obviously, having our starter god be Apollo was like Supergiant's answer to that. Like, okay, we're gonna have Apollo this time.
Greetings from Olympus and well met there, Sunshine. Look, we can't get to the Titan, but if you truly mean to stop him, then the least I can do is light your way down.
Alrighty. Okay, your attacks do more damage in a larger area. Sprint is faster and inflicts daze. Effective, it's a curse. Afflicted foes have a 20% chance to deal no damage, lasts 9 seconds. Curses are like status effects on your enemies. Lucid Gain, when you cast Expire, you get magic. I'm gonna go for magic because right
They
now,
need my aid. I'll see if I need theirs.
well, I'm bad at this game, so I'm gonna need theirs. I'm gonna need a lot of their boons. Anyways, because this is early on in the game, I'm gonna need magic up. I'm gonna really need it because I have no
Whispers.
magic recharge.
For me.
Alright. Ashes. Used for unlocking Arcana cards. Gonna want those pretty soon.
Whalers.
Oh, these are my favorite. Or favorite? Nope. Wrong way around. Oh no. Sarcastic favorite. Definitely not favorite. I'm glad of the regular attack. Damn. Builds in power over time. Ooh, do I go for a pop? No, I'm gonna go for more builds.
Spindles.
Oh, that was really. Oh, yeah. Whoa, that's so many enemies. I will say the auto targeting is actually really good on this game.
The Sigil of Frost. Headmistress told me so much about you. And now at last we meet.
You look just like your mother. I'll not lose her again. I shall freeze hell in its entirety if that is what it takes to get her back. You'll help me, won't you, granddaughter?
It is interesting that her one arm and her one leg are totally cloaked in shadow, but I guess that's just what they're going for.
Grandmother.
Yeah, so for reference, this is Melinoe. She is the daughter of Hades and Persephone, and Demeter is Persephone's mother, and the whole first story was the whole, like, It's in Greek it's called the rape of Persephone, but really it's rape, which should mean kidnapping, not assault. Especially considering the fact that Hades and Persephone seem to have the most functional relationship of all the Olympian gods. Just straight up. Anyways, that does seem like it would be helpful, but I'm probably not going to be able to get that far. It's actually been a while since I've done an Underworld run. Because the last few runs that I've done were all surface runs. Because I needed surface supplies for rituals that I actually never even completed in my God mode save. So, meh. Specials or attacks? Let's do attacks.
Cool and brisk.
I'm not gonna go for a superpowered boon because I also don't think I can handle the mini boss. Oh no! Oh jeez.
Return to Shadow now.
Those things are awful. Oh,
Back already.
guys, I also haven't played without God mode in a
Damn
while.
it.
Ugh.
See what I get for staying out all night, Freenos.
This is Milinui's frog friend Freenos. We love him. Alright. This is where we brood.
This old unfinished painting. Don't look away. Don't forget all that the Titan took from you.
Who dares disturb my eternal rest? You trifle with powers far beyond your comprehension, witch.
That was pretty decent, right, Mel? Maybe pushing it. Calling you witch like that.
Solid haunting all in all, Dora. And I thought the witch part worked. But I'd better go. Something I have to do.
Then be gone.
Stand tall and show no weakness. The river's overflowed back there.
Oh, it's so weird having nothing here.
There you are. Come here. Time forced our hand, Milinoi. Nereus Soul expected you to slay our enemy last night, on a new moon, no less.
I lack such forgiveness for my failure, Headmistress Hecate. The Titan yet lives, and Olympus yet burns, while I'm back where I started.
Yes, recovered bodily, if not in spirit, and grown wiser for it. You've not failed, merely begun. This is all part of the task. Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos.
Be well, Headmistress.
And you, Milinoi. This cauldron's filthy still, alas. But there's something at our altar you may use, and I've unsealed the silver pool as well. We shall await your safe return. May moonlight guide you.
Thank you, Headmistress.
It is strange having that many prompts all at once for someone or something. Oh my goodness, and I forgot. Oh, they're animated now. Oh, I remember when they weren't.
Hi, gang. Headmistress must have some important tasks for you.
Oh. The dog and the polecat. Oh my god, they're adorable. Now they aren't like statues that shake anymore.
Tell me you killed the bastard. Drove your staff into his wretched skull, slid a dagger in his gut. Not that he'd die from that. Works on mortals, though.
Yes, it does.
Kronos, the Titan of Time, is vanquished, Odysseus. I have his head right here. At least, I wish I did.
Well, you'll get him next time, I reckon.
Death to Kronos, sir.
You'll get him yet.
Oh.
Father. What was forgotten shall be feared again.
Interesting. Oh, and there's all these baskets of fruits. Like this is also like offerings for both Hades, but also notes to Persephone, maybe. Also, it's interesting seeing this actually start off completely unlocked, or like, well, completely unlocked. Start off like actually marked out, because it used to not be. It used to only appear after you did a purification ritual, which we don't have the ability to do yet.
We'll find a way to wake you, O sleep. I promise.
Hello, Nemesis. I never actually got to the point of fully fixing their relationship, so I think I kind of started getting there. It takes a long time, by the way. But she's still a tsundere through and through, I think.
Already hit a wall. Knocked your scrawny ass all the way back here. It's insane that she's sending you out on foot, all on your own.
It would be nice to have various tools, but then again, I do need a lot of help along the way.
You're fortunate you have even this responsibility for all your questioning of orders and complaining.
Oh, shut up.
They do not have a good relationship.
Hail, Shades. Our fight is just getting started.
Dying wish, immortality. Oh, I wonder if there's going to be something to do about that.
The Crossroads. That haven hidden twixt the surface and the underworld conceals those still loyal to Lord Hades, rightful ruler of the dead.
Together we'll retake my father's realm.
Alrighty.
My altar.
Now we get to enter
Headmistress
our...
lent me the Arcana. The Sorceress.
Now the Wayward Sun. Or the Furies. Wayward
The
Sun.
Wayward Sun.
Next would be the Huntress and or Persistence. Ooh. And I need to collect Psyche.
That'll do.
I don't remember.
The arms of night are now at my disposal.
I don't remember whether I can get
Or shall
Psyche
be,
only
soon
from...
enough.
Okay, thanks, Melanie. I don't remember if I can only get Psyche from the surface or not. It's been a while since I had to deal with getting Psyche from anything other than ghosts. That's one of the things you can do later. You get tools to help you along the way, and you can use the tools to help you interact with ghosts. And whenever you run across a vengeful ghost on your routes, you get to purify them, and then you get a bunch of Psyche for it. That's like the best way to really get Psyche.
A battle lost. But this is war, young one, and you have many battles yet to come. The only question is, are you prepared to win? I'm not so sure here, so let's see you give me 20!
Commander Skelemia, sir, you're certain it's acceptable for me to strike you 20 times in front of all your students?
Dead certain. Now hit me with everything you got.
As you will, sir.
Disciples, watch and learn.
Dash strikes give you a lot, and then you can do superpowered attacks. And
I am
superpowered
ensnared.
I can't.
Got all your magic back. All right, that's enough. Unless you want to keep going. I shall return.
Forgive me, sir.
You see?
You see? And then I can't salute him. I do have a short on my channel of my favorite. The reason why I always salute everyone, and especially Skelemius. Not Skelly, totally not Skelly. Skelemius. The reason why I always make sure to salute Skelemius is
Find the
that
Titan,
one
slay the
specific
Titan.
line. Alright. There we go, Malinois's task. Find the Titan,
Trident Sigil.
slay the Titan.
You're one of my father's brothers, aren't you? Then help him. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
My long-lost niece, you live! We thought you met the same fate as your father, and your mother, and your brother. Oh. Well, how about we turn the tide and exact terrible revenge for poor old Hades and his kin?
Okay, Poseidon. Your specials hit foes with a splash that knocks other foes away. Whenever you sprint, you hit the first foe. You hit the first foe you run into with a blast that knocks foes away. Your Omega moves make you briefly restore any magic you use, repeatable after 8 seconds. Is that like a temporary restoration? I don't know if I like that. I'll do Breaker Rush.
May all our enemies drown. All of you gather round.
Oh, jeez.
Molly.
Molly.
Within mist-shrouded labyrinthine Erebus lie countless souls of the dead, awaiting judgment that shall never come.
They'll be judged soon enough.
Well, you're supposed to restore between the anyway, but
Who else?
Oh, I hate these things. They have killed me way too many times in the past.
They're slowing down.
I was certain you were gone. Scarce born, only to be taken by Kronos, along with my daughter and those nearest her. But the Witch of the Crossroads got you out of there, did she? How could she not send word?
Well, it's a long story. Also, I don't think she trusts you guys. Not fully, anyway. Don't actually tell that to them. Your attacks deal more damage. Your cast inflict freeze. Also create a gust around the binding circle. 4 damage every quarter second. Or cast inflict freeze and repeatedly deal damage to foes 10 every half a second. Oh, there's a cooldown on freeze. Though the damage obviously keeps going, it's just a cooldown on stopping them. I'm gonna go for more crowd control.
Now,
Ooh, pomegranate.
A palm of power.
Ooh, that was nasty. Alright, more impact blast damage or more gust area damage? I am gonna go with more impact blast damage.
These still grow in the underworld.
Ooh. Hestia or Poseidon? Let's go with Hestia. Let's get more power.
Wastrels.
Oh, jeez.
The flame sigil.
Ooh. I'm reminding myself how bad I am without God mode.
I thought the fire goddess
Side
never got
note, God
involved.
mode gives you
In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
oh, she gets involved when it's Titans. Otherwise Hestia normally takes care of like humans. That's the only reason why she ever gets involved, protecting people. At least as far as I'm aware in mythology. She does demand sacrifices, but like she's supposed to protect the house and home. So I don't know. Anyways, where was I getting with this? Oh yeah, God mode. It gives you a slowly increasing level of invincibility. Once you reach like 80% invincibility, or damage reduction. It's really damage reduction. Once you reach 80%, it caps, but you start off with 20% damage reduction, and then it just increases by 2% per night. So once you've done 30 nights, you have the maximum damage reduction, and you can just power through runs with that. I don't think I've lost many runs, other than doing really experimental builds, because I wanted to try combinations and just see like what damage numbers can I get, and then I just get bad rolls because I don't have rerolls or anything in that save just yet. I was working on like more casual power building, and then I realized, wait, I can do build experimentation and stuff, but also I want to continue working on the fucking story, and yeah, I didn't do nearly as many nights as I could have. But you know what? This way I also get to actually like
well, look at you, hot stuff. Come to help the elderly. Oh, what a good girl you are. And here I was just about to burn this whole blasted place to the ground myself. Now, here's a little warm-up for ya.
I actually really like Hestia. Your specials inflict Scorch. Your casts inflict Scorch on foes in the binding circle. Blinding. You deal more damage to foes that are nowhere near other foes. Let's go with specials inflict Scorch.
Whew, that almost burns. Can't recover here. Need to press on.
Really need the health.
All quiet.
Whew. Alrighty. Oh, of course.
Some nectar.
All right.
So, Farther than last time.
Much farther than last time.
That breathing.
Hello, Kara. Oh, it's so cool having his portrait art here. Also, the effects game has been upped so much since the first Hades. Like, watching people's playthroughs and stuff was always cool, and seeing all the background effects was awesome, but, like, these games are so pretty. Like, especially considering, like, how much is dreary and dead or, like, destroyed. It's still so pretty. It's so cool. You have such a variety of visual effects as well. Like, you have almost digital laser effects in some parts of the surface. You have the beautiful light beams. You have broken light beams. You have, like, these distortion effects and wispy mist and smoke effects. It's so cool.
I'm in your debt, Lord Charon. These provisions surely
I
shall
really,
make all the
really
difference
hope
in my task.
that mowing the lawn outside
gold
is
I
not
find is
audible
yours.
on mic. Yeah. Alright. I don't have that much gold, so... Alright. I could have gone for healing, but...
Until we meet again.
Also, you do have the option to partway through run. Haha, Karen. Well, you do also have the opportunity to run partway through. That's a different thing. We'll see if I get there.
A centaur heart.
Palm or magic? Let's get magic. Oh. Oh, jeez. I didn't have the whaler stopped because of the fact that it has armor.
Soul tonic.
That's one of the kind of frustrating things about armor. It prevents you from stopping attacks because you have to break the armor and then you can start damaging them. When the enemy is actually receiving damage instead of the armor, then they get stopped as you can see.
The heart sigil.
Whew.
Doubtless this one knows hatred, not just love.
Oh, yes.
In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Would you believe that hatred is far closer to love than apathy?
Why, hello, gorgeous. You look like you can break some hearts even without my aid. Oh, your brother would be so proud, knowing you're fighting for your kin.
Aphrodite really liked Zagreus, by the way. Zagreus was the protagonist in the first game, if you were unaware. In the first game, you play as Zagreus, and then this game you play as Melinoe. And in terms of Greek mythology, Zagreus is strongly linked to one of the cults of Dionysus, and that's a whole thing. Zagreus could also have been interpreted as his own god at several points, so that's why he was interpreted as a separate god. And then we have Melinoe, who survives as literally one hymn, and that's all we know about her. We also don't really have much in terms of clues of syncretizing her with any other gods, so she is totally her own figure, which is awesome. It means that they could do like whatever they wanted with Melinoe. All we really know is that she's the goddess of souls, and a little bit nightmares, maybe. And that's about it. It's cool. Well, not souls, ghosts, I believe, would be a better way to put it. But yes. Anyways, Aphrodite, of course she's in war. She's the passion, just like war. Though that does go against one of the lines in the Odyssey where Homer specifically has Zeus say, oh, Aphrodite, you shouldn't have been involved in war. Of course this was gonna be especially brutal and awful. Which has a couple possible meanings. One, war is a passion, so it always comes from some source or some perceived slight. In this case, it was Helen of Troy being abducted. She wasn't known as Helen of Troy at the time. She was Helen of Sparta, because she was married to Menelaus. Anyways, that's a whole other story. But you could also say Homer was basically like every other naive political figure trying to say, like, we should only really have political reasons for going to war instead of it being like a personal slight, like a lot of the kings of old seems to have done. So it could be that. It could also be making Zeus out to be a little bit more of a naive god, which is something that actually several like Greek plays and Greek myths actually make Zeus to be a little bit naive, a little bit headstrong, and not quite the most forethought. Anyways, I'm babbling. Your cast inflict weak, gain max life and max magic now and for the rest of this night. Whenever you use 40 magic, create a heartthrob. Lasts at least 1 second? I forget how weak is supposed to work. Because I haven't worked a lot with Aphrodite lately, because I've been going for like high damage instead of high effect stuff. Let's go with heartthrobs. Heartthrobs are honestly pretty good.
From her, I think.
Guaranteed Poseidon boon? Let's go with the guaranteed Poseidon boon.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Ooh, I could have gifted Poseidon, but I think I'm gonna save my first nectar for someone else. Probably Hecate. Especially because Hecate's is kind of like the most useful, in my opinion. At least early on, when you don't really have magic regen. Your attacks hit flows with a splash. Whenever you claim rewards other than boons, dayless hammers, or rare resources, a copy may appear. They've really nerfed this one, by the way. It used to be that whenever you collected any reward, it had a 10% chance to copy. And you would be able to get a lot if you rarefied that boon. Because it would go up to like 25 or 30% or whatever. It was really powerful, and I'm so mad that rare resources are one of the things that you can't double anymore. Like, really? I'm not allowed to get doubles of like doubles of ash or bones or anything like that. Like, really? It hurts. It hurts so much. Anyways, hits running foes with a powerful splash as they start to strike, but you prime 30 magic, meaning I can only use 50 of what I currently have actively. So basically this is like a retaliation system. Though that does mean I have to be in the line of fire. And I prefer to avoid doing that. So
Strength of the sea.
I go with that. Wave Strike, Flame Flourish, Breaker Rush, Arctic Gale, and Heartbreaker. I have one on all of my main stuff. Alrighty.
Headmistress.
There she is.
And the first twist of the game.
Welcome to the edge of Erebus. Well done, Melinoe.
Thank you, Headmistress Hecate. I could not have reached this point without your guidance.
Just going out of my way so it stops rubbing my leg. Right. Because I'm using a corded controller. It's an old
And in
Xbox
turn,
360
you shall
controller, by
not
the way.
pass this point without a demonstration of your capability.
My capability? You'd have us face each other here, even though my task has already begun.
Your training shall never be complete. And I would know if you stand any chance at all against our enemy. Crossed flames awaken. I'll not hold back. Careful now. Arise, sisters.
Oh. Ah, crap.
You're clearly unprepared as yet.
Yeah, I'm a little underpowered. It takes a while.
She's strong.
Yeah. Ooh, give nectar to a
You
comrade.
there, Dora?
Nope, she's not.
The cauldron's ready for me now.
Yay!
Last night I dreamt of this.
Fated intervention. Beseech the three fates to lend their aid in a time of great need. I need to collect some silver. The Knight's Craft work. Reveal the silver pool.
Great Knight, reveal now your works within our silver pool.
Or tools.
So mote it be.
Yee-hoo. And summoning of mercantile fortune. Persuade the wretched broker to appear, with whom you may trade bones for various resources. Bones of the dead remain a valuable commodity to those who know their secrets.
By blood and darkness, let my will be done.
There.
Broker, welcome to the crossroads.
It's nice that that appears quite early on. Alright, now I need an additional moly. I should be able to collect that pretty easily, and some silver. First of all, salute.
May moonlight guide you.
And you as well.
Second,
At least our cauldron's finally purified, praise the fates.
I already used it.
Speaking of which, are you as yet considering an invocation to them?
Yes.
I have my doubts that they would listen even now.
If there's any chance the three fates shall aid us, I'll take it. Thank you for preparing things for me. Though I'm well short of freshly picked reagents still.
I'd offer such reagents if I could, but as you venture past this glade, look carefully along your path and you shall find them. Fate's willing.
Yes, Headmistress.
They've been at this for a long time, and they're running out of stuff. Basically, they have their survival stuff, survival needs met, and that's about it. That's why everything needs a lot of Melinoe's help to make some of the luxuries of life come back, to increase their power and make it a little bit more sustainable. Also, I've only just realized what the smoke looks like. It's like globby, almost like it looks like a monster or a face. That is so cool. Alright.
Headmistress, if it isn't inappropriate, I have a little gift, seeing as your personal supply ran out a while back.
Ah, the hounds shall lap this stuff right up, I think. I shall safeguard it for them as a treat. And why don't you hold on to this in kind?
Your silver wheel. I can have this?
Hurrah!
Moonlight guide you.
Moonlight guide us all.
Alrighty.
The good witch put you to the test out there, did she? Quite an intensive teaching style, I always thought. She expects a lot from you, but that's just what happens when you have such potential.
I will say, the effects in this game are awesome. It is a little odd, the apparent effects on Odysseus as a shade, because he's not alive here. If you can't tell, he is in the underworld after all. So, although he did go to the underworld when he was alive, I don't think he would be let back in casually. Nor would he casually just try and go to it most of the time. Anyways.
Then she must be disappointed with my results, although she's careful not to show it. Same as you, Odysseus.
Come, I know how dispiriting it is to chart one's course only to lose one's way. We rarely get where we must go the fastest way we can.
As long as we get there at all. May Moonlight guide you.
You likewise.
It's good to see you all again.
Cause of death, pestilence. A pox upon the enemies of Hades, and whosoever angers you, my lady.
What now? Another failed attempt. About ready to give in? You don't have the fire. This isn't
actually.
personal
Hestia gave me
enough for
some.
you.
Isn't personal? You don't see my mother around either, do you, Nem? Nor my father, nor my brother. Kronos took them all.
Yeah. Nyx is basically unable to talk to Hypnos, and she isn't able to see Nyx anymore. And Nyx cares for all her children in her own way, to some degree. Though I think she was put to her wit's end with various ones like Eris and those who were way more independent and who struck out on their own. I wouldn't be surprised if Thanatos went through a punk phase as well. He is a mama's boy at the end of the day, as is Hypnos, but I would not be surprised if Thanatos had a little bit of a rebellious moment or two.
I lost more than my mother, too. And I knew mine. What's yours to you? All you ever did was fall out of her womb.
Oh, Nemesis.
Silence.
No, that's just not necessary.
After ever-scheming Kronos claimed the House of Hades, shades of the dead residing there, all scattered to the ends of the earth.
You shades are welcome here and safe.
I just realized there's a cat. There's a kid in there! Oh my goodness! Have I never noticed that cat there? Or is that new? Wait, there are two. Oh my goodness. Oh! I'll have to zoom in video editing. Oh, I'm sure that the black one's moving. I don't know about the white one. Either way.
Hail, broker.
Ashes? Ooh, Psyche.
Should be of use.
Just a little bit. And then Fate Fabric. This is useful for more stuff later.
May you have pleasant dreams. Rest easy, son of Nyx.
A finely chiseled countenance of the underworld's unseated king instills a sense of quiet contemplation and resolve in whosoever dares to meet those stone, unseeing eyes.
Watch over me, Father. The altar of ashes.
All right. The Huntress, that requires way more ash. Persistence would be nice, but I guess I'll get 20% more damage to foes in my cast. Swift Runner. Ooh, this would be nice. This is the more invulnerability one that I want. And then also, how much is it to upgrade my grasp? I need 30 psyche. Alright. As long as it's work for it.
A new keepsake.
Behold that heirloom storage case over there.
Good.
That's no mere trinket, huh?
There's something new here. The crescent pick.
Haha.
Reveal to me the bounties of the earth.
A trusty tool indeed.
The silver pool.
I need a bunch of silver for the spade. I need bronze and fate fabric. Well, that's gonna take a little while. But then also a bunch of silver for the tablet of peace. So just a lot of silver for the first two, and then for the fishing rod, I'm gonna need to trade for fate fabric and find bronze. Bronze? Isn't that already in Oceanus? I think that makes sense. That actually totally makes sense. It's available in Oceanus. Poseidon himself anointed this device and authorized its use. Well, we're going to be in part of his realm, or at least a part of his realm that interacts with Hades.
Death to Kronos, Commander.
Knock him dead, kiddo.
Damn it.
Being a shadowy denizen of the underworld comes with certain perks, young one. Take, for instance, how, when you dash, nothing can touch you.
We are the unseen, at one with the darkness and the dead. I can evade anything, yes, but only for a moment, and even then, I can't prevail by dodging all night long.
Yeah, I'd do it all the time if I was you. See the little trail when you dash? Once it snaps back, you're good to go again.
The shadow follows.
See? Timing.
Again. That stick has got some heft. I must go. Never accept defeat.
Yeah. Also, just realized my max magic is 50. Gain plus 50 max magic. Oh. Right, they changed the effects. I remember when it used to increase your passive magic gain for like some quantity or whatever.
I'm off.
But yeah, it's still really useful early on.
A dateless hammer.
That much.
There's some raw silver I can use.
First of all, collect that. Alright. Melting Swipe. Your dash strike hits a larger area and deals plus 900 damage to armor. Basically, you strip the armor off of a bunch of foes around you. Your attack has more range and deals plus 100% damage to distant foes. Extending wallop, or your specials are 25% faster from rapid moonshot. Like they move faster, or I'm able to fire them off 25% faster. I assume they just move faster. So, This is really good, but I don't dash strike that often. It's hard to remember to dash strike. And considering the way that I'm always like trying to stab into groups of enemies, this is going to be really handy.
Imbued with greater strength. Back to dust.
Alrighty. Let's go with Apollo.
Apollo.
That Kronos is up to something, but not even Athena knows what. His assaults on Olympus always fail, even if they've kept us occupied. What's his next move?
Bum bum bum. Ooh, epic. Your specials do more damage in a larger area.
The might of Olympus.
Though I am tempted with the magic restore, I am totally gonna go with that. Ooh, I really need more Arcana. I'll go with the bones later. I can't trade for that much right now.
Finally tracked you down.
Oh my goodness.
I know that voice.
Just like that. That ought to do it.
Artemis!
Good evening. Together we shine, sister.
Together we shine. It's been too long, sister. Look at you on your great hunt. Not ideal circumstances, but you've finally begun. Know that the family has your back, surprised as they are about this.
No shortage lately of surprises on Olympus or below. It's good to see you, Artemis, but I must be off. Time's against us and all that.
Literally.
Time's an old fool, too busy besieging the mountain of the gods to sense the threat headed his way. Go get him.
The first time... You know what? I'll save that.
Here's what I have.
Any damage you deal may be critical. 3% chance. But it is plus 200% damage or greater. A piercing arrow fires toward any foe damaged by your Omega cast with 50 damage. A random foe occasionally becomes marked. If it takes critical damage, this repeats. I don't know how critical damage is calculated when you don't have a critical chance. I'll go with the easy shot.
My blessing is yours. Go find your mark.
Good hunting.
Oh, that was a lot.
Rest again for now.
Alright. I don't know if I really have enough for Charon's shot yet.
The underworld of Hades holds more than the souls of the dead. Riches beyond imagination. Even the remains of the deathless titans.
They'll end up back where they belong.
Soon enough. Mini boss or money? I guess it's time to get this over with. Let's try our first mini boss.
A root stalker.
Ah, it's one of these.
Got to move.
Oh.
Foul
Alrighty.
spirit.
Not too terrible. Your attacks deal more damage in a larger area, plus 60%, or you deal more damage until you take damage. If you take no more for 15 seconds, regain this. Kind of glass cannon-y. I'm gonna go with Nova Strike. Alright, more nectar.
No, you don't.
Alrighty. Aphrodite.
Come, Spindles. Olympus calls.
So you're the star student of Great Hecate. A little birdie told me she'd been training up a real prodigy. Imagine my surprise when it turned out to be the missing princess of the underworld. How positively scandalous.
Your attacks gain power, but you prime 20 magic. Other bonuses multiply by this. The way that attack damage is calculated is a little complicated. As like there are multiple stats that go into it, but +9 power for attacks.
That's a feeling there.
I'm good with that. That's pretty good. Ooh, palm or center heart? Let's go with the palm. Oh. Oh jeez, if I'm not stupid and get myself killed really fast.
No!
No! Jeez.
Return to Shadow now.
I have to remember to move my remember to move my left trigger.
Reynos, you there?
Because I was trying to dash away, but yeah.
You know what they say, Phrynos. Failure is the greatest instructor of all.
Indeed.